Yeah, the Cavs game going on, so I'm probably gonna sit here for a little bit. It's in the fourth quarter, so there shouldn't be much time left. Actually, there's a close game though, and I think in close games the last like 2 minutes just become a slog. So we'll see, but maybe if one team breaks away, then it should be done soon. But yeah. You know, I was thinking, it's like, man, there hasn't been many game winners, but like, yeah, I think it's because of the freaking like fouling in the late game, so people don't have as many chances to get shot up. It's basically like the very end of the game, like last possession, right? Because yeah, even like the team that's up fouls now, so there's not as many like game winners, or at least opportunities for game winners, which obviously a lot more of them are gonna go in if you have more chances, right? So yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game. 8 minutes left. It's a 2-point game. Well, 9 minutes. The Hornets have actually become like a good team though. Like, it's kind of crazy. So like, yeah. It's kind of like an all shucks moment. I feel like, but I mean, obviously, like, I feel like they should win. I'd want them to win, but I mean, especially since it becomes a 3 seed because they have the same record as the Knicks now. That'd be neat, but they're gonna lose this one and just stay perpetually in the 4 seed. That's what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, it was funny because I think the Pacers Wizards had a back-to-back, like, and it was the same exact setup where the Wizards had home. Like, it was just a double Wizards home game against the Pacers. I was like, oh, okay. That was interesting because like yesterday played the Pacers and Wizards played with the Wizards having the home court advantage. It's like, oh, all right then. I mean, I'm sure it's happened like before, but it is just kind of funny. I feel like when it just does that, it's like, oh, all right. I really should have my Streamlabs have a reminder in there to do the lurking channel point redeem. Like, especially like right now, I should probably go and do that. I went to the wrong thing. Hang on. Alright, we're going to it now. Oh, hey, look, 10 notifications that you have to mark as read. Yeah, under CloudBot. Timers. What is timer? Yeah, response. I think every like 30 minutes or something, right? Oh, there's no spaces. Okay, well. Okay, so you can have 2 messages, I guess. Let me see if this just works. So let me do like every like 30 minutes it shows up. What's line minimum? Oh yeah, how many? Okay, gotcha. I'll do 2. Yeah, that doesn't really help because it does say you need like stuff in chat going on and then it reminds, but That's not gonna be as useful, but it's at least there. Is there like a default like redeems one? Probably not, right? But yeah, I'll just do this because this has because I can do two birds with one stone here. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay. I think I spelled redeems right? It's one. Yeah, it is 1D. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, I think a timer's like the only thing, the only way of doing that. I wish like the timer could work. Well, I think I can do 0 actually. No, it says it has to be 1 or more. So yeah, I guess I'll just make it 2 then. It's kind of annoying because like I literally made it 30 minutes. Like it's not like it's gonna distract from it at all. Although I feel like it sometimes does even work out like that. Like I think sometimes I do just chat like once or something. I don't know. Like it's so weird, but yeah, I guess there's that at least. So if people show up, then that's a possibility. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, so I was aware of the whole, like, because it's almost kind of like a joke on how bad American healthcare is, where, you know, you could call for an ambulance or something, and then, the person be like, no, I don't want that. Like, I'd rather be dead or something than call an ambulance because I can't afford it. Yeah, that happened with my mom. She didn't die, but yeah, I've now experienced that firsthand essentially. So she's a bindery, so she ran on her fingers like through a machine, I guess, and crushed her one finger. And she had to get amputated a little bit. So I don't think it's that much. I think she just said like the tip of her finger is gonna be narrower, so it's not too bad. There was no bones that were broken or anything. But yeah, like people, or I think the boss was like, "Oh, I'll call an ambulance," and my mom was like basically screaming like, "Don't do it! Don't do it! I can't afford it." And my mom said she was crying basically the entire time up until the surgery room. And the people around her was like, "Oh, she's nervous," and she's like, "No, I've done this many times. I'm crying because this is another expense I can't afford, right? Like that is why she's crying." So yeah, I've had that happen to me. So to anyone who's running for office who doesn't support Medicare for all, yeah, you're not getting my vote. How about screw you, buddy? Yeah. It's just really upsetting. Because, yeah, you know, if we did have Medicare for all or something like that, she wouldn't be crying in the back of an ambulance, you know? Like, and stressing the entire time because she's worried about freaking another expense that she can't pay. My mom's working 2 jobs right now, trying to pay off some other medical bills because my dad, who's a terrible person, he canceled my mom's health insurance while she was in the ICU. So, like, my mom almost died because of a kidney stone, and my dad canceled her health insurance in the middle of that. So she had to pay for all that, and then also cancel my brother's health insurance. And I'm pretty sure, like, he still had, like, kept mine, which I don't know why. I think it's just because I was a minor, so he kind of had to. But yeah, no, he's a terrible person. he kind of put us in this position because he's just that kind of person. No, see, this is going back and forth. Well, not back and forth, but like it's like Cleveland's getting like a tiny lead, and then Charlotte's cutting it. He'd be in like a 1 point, like a 1 to 3 point game, or a 1 to 5 point game. So yeah, it's gonna come down to the wire at the end of it. I mean, Charlotte almost beat Houston. They were up on them at the beginning, and I think the only reason Charlotte's actually not winning is because LaMelo's played. He shot pretty horribly. He's like 3 for 12 or something, I think. So that definitely helps. But yeah, no, this is definitely winnable for either team, you know? 3-point game, 5 minutes left. Anything can happen. Oh, that's a big 3, though. So, yeah, no, they're up 6. Which, yeah, I think is the biggest lead this entire quarter. 6 points. Shows how close this game has been. Especially going to the quarter. Yeah, this is the biggest lead of the quarter, at least. I actually do think I trust Cleveland more to close it out, right? Although, as I say that, Donovan turned the ball over, but it said rebound turnover. Well, that was 11 seconds apart, so now Donovan did just turn the ball over. Right as I said that. But like it is a lot of rookies in Charlotte. Because yeah, I think that was the main thing with Charlotte, is that they suck at closing out games. Because that's probably also what happened in Houston. Was that it was a close game and they just couldn't close it out. So this is actually probably a pretty decent spot to be in. Because I think like the Hornets' Pythagorean is like way better than their actual. Yeah, now they're missing a lot of threes. So that's really helping out. Oh, Harden got some free throws. Yeah, them bricking 3-pointers is not what they need. Actually, I want to see Jared Allen's like averages these last few games. I unfortunately can't see it with this game because I think it takes a day for reference to add all of them, but like Jared Allen's been playing crazy with James Harden. Is Mobley in this game? I think he is. He? No, he's not. Because yeah, I saw he was playing the last game, but I don't know if he got injured again. I guess I can look actually. Did he get injured again? I don't know. It doesn't say on the injury report, but they're probably sitting him because he's not 100%. Because I think they did limit his minutes. If he didn't get injured, they limited his minutes. Yeah. Yeah, Jared Allen. His last 5 games. Can I just see the averages? Yeah, that shows it. Really see the averages. Because I think you can see further back. His game highs. Is it game logs, maybe? Yeah, I think it's game logs. I mean, yeah, honestly, even going like up to that Portland game, where is it? We dropped 40. Oh yeah, there it is. He's averaged 22.8. 12 rebounds. Bro, if he averaged this the entire season, he would have been an all-star. It's a shame he got it like right now, but Bo's been going crazy these last few games. And I'm sure Harden has helped a lot with that, but I mean, he dropped that 40 bomb without Harden. So, yeah. Oh, actually, they lost to Charlotte in overtime early in the year, and they beat them another time. I thought they lost to Charlotte every time. I guess they didn't. They did beat them once, but I think they lost to them twice, because I think, yeah, I think they lost the OT. One of the times they got booed, which, yeah, I guess it was the overtime game then, actually, because I think they've only played twice. Oh no, they played 3 times and actually beaten twice. I didn't even realize that. I thought they were down 2-1, but they were up 2-1. Huh. I guess that one game they lost just stuck out to me. So it was just like, yep. They've lost. Well, I mean, also, yeah, it was so turbulent, like, really before the Harden trade. Or, like, I think even, like, a little bit before that, they, like, started getting it. Everything started clicking again, but yeah, because they've won their 11 of their last 12, and obviously Harden's not played that many games. So they got their rhythm a little bit earlier than that, but yeah. I mean, they're only up by 7, though, with 3.5 minutes. They definitely could lose this. It's very losable. Well, they're up by 8, because, yeah, they took a timeout, I guess, in between Harden's free throws, which I guess is a thing you can do. Well, I think also sometimes it's a little funky what the play-by-play thing gives. So it might not have technically been a timeout, but I feel like it was. I feel like it was the length of a timeout, so I don't know. I don't remember you being able to call timeouts in the middle of free throws. Just ice the shooter, basically. Oh, they missed another 3. Yeah, I think their downfall is that they're just going for way too many threes. They're trying to make up for a lot of lost ground that they, like, it's not really at that point yet. Like, I feel like 3 minutes, they still can get some, like, good looks. I mean, maybe they are good looks from 3, but just with how many threes they've shot, it seems like they're really forcing it, and they don't need to. That's probably what's biting them here in the... That's what's going to ultimately get them in the end here. Okay, well, Allen got a rebound and then missed the tip in. That's a shame. Oh, did you get another board? It says offensive rebound. Same with the play-by-plays is I'm just basically going off of this. I mean, it's better than what I was doing before, because with that Indiana series, I was just... Actually, I think one of them I went play-by-play, but I think the rest of them I was just looking at the Google thing. Which I think kind of takes it from NBA.com. That would make sense. But I don't know. I do like that they actually made the box score more expansive. And that shot got blocked. They're still only up by 8 with 2.5 minutes left. It's a decent lead, but obviously you'd be more comfortable with a bigger one. It's still losable. LaMelo missed a 3, but Khan got the offensive board. Got to turn around and fade away. We're okay with that. That was just a 2-pointer. Up by 6 with 2 minutes left. I think if they get like 1 or 2 more shots, this game's pretty much done. Oh, but Mitchell missed it. Allen got the board. They spent 20 seconds on possession, though. Actually, I don't mind that at all. And yeah, they kicked out Dean Wade. Got a 3-pointer. I think that seals it, actually. Up by 9, minute and a half left. That's pretty hard to overcome. Donovan's got 5 fouls. Honestly, though, I think it's fine. I feel like you do send like Keon at this point, right? Because at this point, you're trying to not let them score. So I feel like it'd be fine you send like Keon or something. Just to play out this last like minute and a half. I mean, maybe they don't do that. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they did that. Actually, that was just the one free throw. They might do subs. I think they would have already said the substitutions. Yeah, it looks like they're not doing that. I mean, yeah, even if Donovan fouls out, they got options. Like Keon or something if they want a defensive approach. Up by 7, minute and a half left. Conklin got 33 points. Harden, that was not the time for a turnover. I guess at least he spent 20 seconds, but that was not great. I guess it's better than doing it like immediately, but not great. Okay, they just made a 2, but I think it was an and 1, so that's not great. So now they're up 4 with a minute left. Actually, they might get close to fouling here, especially since Cleveland seems to be spending like 20 minutes per possession. Because I don't think it's the worst idea to just use all 20 seconds, and then even if you miss, I think you're still in a pretty good spot. You have like 30 seconds left, up by 4, right? Or, well, they're down by 4, but I think you try and waste the whole... Yep, okay, cool. They made a... Alvin made a mid-range, 42 seconds left, up 6. I think they got it. If they hit a 3 here, that actually would change pretty drastically, but... Okay, they got put back dunk. We take that. They're still up 4. 30 seconds left. Okay, yeah, now they're fouling. It looked like, because 3 seconds later they fouled, so I think they're fouling now. Diamond might get to 30 at this point just from free throws. He probably will. He actually makes most of them. Which means he's gonna miss 1, now they said it. Oh, I guess they're on the bonus, so yeah, maybe they'll foul again. Subs happen without free throws. Yeah, I think like with that Nets game, like the entire 4th quarter, like the starters didn't even play at all. It was like the young guys. They were just getting in to get some burn. Get LaMelo fouls. Now it's 23 seconds left, so it's under a shot clock to worth now. Yeah, you hit 3 free throws there. They absolutely need a 3. Even hitting 1 would be pretty good. Yep, Donovan hit 1. Hits both. I think the game's pretty much sealed. Unless they hit a 3 on the other end. I mean, even if they do hit a 3 on the other end, though, like, yeah, like, because they're probably going to foul Donovan again. He just needs to hit 1 3, or 1 free throw. Yep, they're up 3. Or up 6, because he hit both. So, yeah, even if Charlotte gets a 3 here. Okay, they did, and it only took them 6 seconds. Hang on. That was pretty big for them. So now they're going to have to foul again. Yep. Personal foul on Mitchell. 15 seconds left. I haven't missed a free throw today. He's missed 1, so it is possible for him to miss it. Alright, hit one, up 4. 2 possession game. Have seed 1 about to go in. Oh, there's something out LaMelo. That's interesting. That's a call. I mean, unless the guy that sent in is like a 3-point specialist. I feel like you'd also want to be in the previous possession. I don't know. Because also, yeah, LaMelo assisted that 3-point. But I guess, yeah, it was a pull-up. Alright, Donovan hit both. See if they get a quick 3. Yeah, if they miss a shot, I think it's basically done. They're calling timeout. Okay. If they miss, then the game's pretty much over, I think. Yeah. Is that. Okay, let's see with Illinois' 9th. I'm so worried there's gonna be a Dan Goldman situation happening. Where Progressive's not gonna win. Because I was hoping the Progressives like would bow out, but they didn't. And I feel like the smart thing to do is like if you realize in the polls you're not really winning, to like not. Because I think the primaries are soon. Again, there's substitutions in. Okay, now LaMelo's come back in. What are these substitutions, dude? I guess it was LaMelo in foul trouble. Maybe that's why. Alright, well, LaMelo missed. Yeah, maybe that was what it was. But no, even then, that was when the free throws already happening. I don't know. These substitutions aren't making any sense. Yeah, LaMelo missed, so I think that's about it. I guess unless they were able to foul, like, Allen or something, but even then, they're still at 5. Nope, I see the next line and then nothing. Yep, okay, the game ended. Yes, that was just it. They didn't even bother after that? Alright. Or maybe they were able to get the ball, keep the ball from them or something. But yay, they won again. Also, yeah, I didn't even know, like, this Darius Brown dude, like, apparently is on the Cavs now. He doesn't even have a picture. I didn't see the Shams tweet on that. Or maybe I did, I just scrolled by it really quickly. Oh yeah, that was the bench that was also keeping them in it with that plus minus I can see. The bench was helping out quite a bit. Yeah. That's another win for Cleveland. That means they're the 3 seed now. Heck yeah, baby. It's just gotta take a minute for Google to update it, but because for some reason also Google's faster at the standings than NBA.com, which is weird. I don't know if they just don't update until the next day, like how Basketball Reference does it, or what, but for some reason Google's actually like decently quick. I think it takes like 5 minutes around there for it to like update, but why am I not in my playlist? Why did it do that? I don't understand why it sometimes just kicks me out of my playlist. Like, that doesn't make any sense. What are we doing, dude? I think the song already played. God. That's a new one. Yeah, I was not expecting that to take 30 minutes. Alright, well... God, with the freaking stars and live English being separated, so it's the same tweet, man. Why did they separate them? God. I'm just so annoyed about it. It's literally the same exact tweet. Like, it's even Hololive still in the name, man. Why aren't they separated? I don't get it. Like, I'm sure Stars JP was, so maybe that was also probably part of their reasoning, right? But like, even then, man, I don't know. I feel like it's still better. I'd rather like Stars and Live be like mixed within each other on Twitter and have a little inconsistency, you know? Like, it just bugs me. Let's see, yeah, the Celtics must also just have all their back-to-backs, like, at the end of the season, because they still have, like, way less games played than Cleveland. So I guess the Celtics just have, like, all their back-to-backs at the... Or maybe Cleveland's been one of those teams that have played the most games. So maybe it's just, like, a lot by comparison. Yeah, if the playoffs were today, you'd play Philly. Actually, how hot they've been recently, like, I could see them passing Boston. I think it's too late now for the 1 seed, but I can definitely see them passing Boston. Do they play Detroit at all anymore? Because I think they played Detroit like a bunch at the beginning. I don't know if they play Detroit at all at the end. They play New York Tuesday. I don't know if they play... Oh, they do play Detroit Friday. Cool. I think that's the last meeting, though, because I think they already played like 3 times. Or is that Miami I'm thinking of? Oh, yeah, no, because they also played Tuesday after that, so... Yeah, no, I guess I'm thinking Miami, or like Toronto. It might have been Toronto, actually. I think that's who I was thinking of. I think Toronto beat them every time. That was also early on in the year when they weren't doing great. And then they played Boston March 8th. Yeah, when does the regular season end, technically? I know there's only like a few more games played. I mean, it does end in like April, doesn't it? Like, kind of towards the beginning of April. Yeah, I guess like mid-April, maybe. I just want to see the exact date when the regular season ends, just so I have an idea. April 12th, got it. Wow, their last regular season game's against the Wizards. Are there any crazy games that are happening? Because yeah, the Pistons play the Pacers. Like, I don't think any crazy big teams are playing against each other. Like, the best game is probably like Suns Thunder. Oh no, it's Nuggets Spurs. Never mind, Nuggets Spurs. I was looking at it, I was like, this really doesn't seem that crazy. You know, they play like New York and Detroit soon. I feel like that would be a really good test to see how they fare. Yep, it's updated. They're the 3 seed now, baby. Woo! Yeah. You know, I was doing the math. I think Jared Allen has to average like 18 points a game to pass whoever he's behind on all-time points for Cleveland. I think it's to get 15th, right? Because I have the 15 greatest scorers for everybody. Yeah. So I think for him to get 15th, he has to average like 18 points a game. Or like 17, 16, something like that. And with how he's been playing so far, I think he's getting on pace for that too. And he's definitely gonna have some playoff series, but I think he's also had a reputation of not doing great in the playoffs, so I don't know. He does have a James Harden to help him out, but yeah, I don't know. Dude, I feel like this is the first time they've been this high in like a while. Because they were really struggling there. For the longest time. Oddly enough, whenever I said like, man, I hate watching a team that's so mid, they just like kicked it back up again. Like, I think that was literally right when it started. Because I think that was like the Jalen Tyson game was when I tweeted that. And then, yeah, I think ever since, like, they've been, what, 0 for 13? Or 12-1, I guess. 12 of the last 13 they've won. Which I think it was around that time. maybe a little bit after, but yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I feel like there's something I want to do, and I don't remember what it was. I mean, I wanted to talk about what was going on with my mom, but I think there was something else. Not crazy. Maybe it was like combos, but I think I honestly will wait just till season 3 because I got my blue rank. Honestly, I'll get the blue rank thing that they'll give for being like, hey, you got at this point in the season. So I'll just take that, and I think I'll learn combos in season 3. And like maybe I'll focus on getting better. I mean, I guess now would be the best time to actually get like a better rank because of rank inflation, but I don't know. I should really bring up to my brother because my mom also like we want to bring up to him that he should get back into streaming. Because I think he actually was making money because like he has a friend group that watches him, you know. I need to find a friend group, man. Like, or at the very least can donate my bed this, but yeah, just unfortunate. I just don't know where to go, man. It's like I feel like it's probably so obvious. I just don't know. I probably should just download Hollow Plus because like that would help. I guess I'm just not the type of person to just go into like a giant thing, be like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" Like I think I'm a little too introvert for that. I think it's the same for like a Twitch stream also, like of just going in and talking. But like I should just like chat with them, you know? That probably would be the best way to go about it. Just start off small and go from there. That'd be a good idea, maybe. I think honestly I'm gonna send the Twitch notifications to my freaking spam just so I don't get a notification on my phone every time. I mean, I guess it's nice knowing like people are live, but I just never do it, which is also probably on me, but like I probably should. I just don't for some reason. This is not shuffling, is it? Oh, maybe it is. It's just whatever. Ugh. Yeah, I think that's kind of the main thing I'm stuck on. I mean, also, it obviously doesn't help in a car-dependent society that I don't have a driver's license. That's also not very helpful, but... Like, that's kind of the big thing that, like, Twitch is so top-heavy that once you actually start getting an audience, it only will get easier and easier to get an audience, right? So yeah, the fact that I'm at 0 means I'm in the hardest spot. So one of these days I'll get it. It'll happen eventually. I just gotta keep going. I mean, obviously I need to do stuff myself, right? I shouldn't just be like, yep, there's nothing going on, but Yeah, Charlotte's also back to the 10 seed again. Well, actually, Atlanta got demolished, so I don't know what the winning percentage works out there, but oh wait, no, yeah, no, so one more win, so yeah, Atlanta's still 9 seed, but yeah, Chicago might end up being the 12 seed for them after like basically tanking at the deadline. I don't even know if Giannis is back though. We have 2 wins straight. Yeah, Giannis ain't even back. Oh yeah, they do have Cam Thomas, so he's probably helped a little bit because he can score the ball. I forgot Cam Thomas went to the Bucks, dude. I don't know why, but that's so funny to me. Dang, the Wizards won both of the head-to-heads back-to-back. Probably helped that they were at home, but I think the Pacers were doing really well in the first half, and then they just kind of fell apart. Well, I mean, they were only up 11. I thought they were up by a lot more, but yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a deficit you can definitely come back from. I mean, I know Sacramento's gonna have the highest odds, absolutely. Sacramento's just terrible. Like, yeah, I think the only reason they almost beat Cleveland is because Russ hit like every 3. That was definitely keeping them in it. But my God, man. It's been 45 minutes, I've done nothing. That's another issue, is like I need to do stuff on stream, man. I mean, I have like my whole thing planned out, like Sundays I'll do matchup attempts, and now, what was it, Wednesdays? I'll do Alikir, but that does still leave 2 other days. I need to figure out what I'm doing. It's, I should do that. It's like it's not like I have anything else to do. Like, there's not like a video I want to watch or anything. Like, even like ending stream, like I don't know. There's nothing there. I just need to figure out like how to find my group, you know. I think honestly though, going on Twitch and just looking at people who play the same games as me is a good place to start. Or like similar ideology to me. I think if you have ideological similarity, I mean just similarities in general, but I think especially ideological and same interests, that makes it very easy. Or at least a lot easier to talk to people. I need to find that out, basically. Ugh, I just hate how I have like no motivation, man. It's just the worst. I just feel like if I was also like, I don't blame my mom for this, I blame more my dad, but if I was able to just go out and try stuff, my motivation would probably just generally be higher. It's just I barely did. So yeah, it's just non-existent basically. My motivation. Yeah, and it really sucks that that's the case. But... Someone actually put the Emergate archive on Sporkle. That's crazy. Use basic Hololive logic. It got 1 star. How many ratings? It got 1. Got 1 star by 1 person. They hated it. Oh, because you had to guess in it. Yeah, that sucks for like logic puzzles. That you have to guess for them. I think that's the hard thing with logic puzzles though, is because like, yeah, there can be like, you have to think of something that's specific to like one person, or like in like this group, right? Like some of you need to be able to be like, okay, it's this person, like that's obvious, and then you figure out the rest of them. And sometimes when you're making it, like, yeah, in your mind you're like, oh yeah, no, only this person works, but actually like other people can. So yeah, that sucks. Yeah, there's not been too many new quizzes since well, I think it's also only been like, how long has it been? It's been like 3 weeks. I clicked the wrong thing. It's been like 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been like, oh, literally 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been literally 3 weeks. So yeah, and Hollow is ultimately like still pretty niche. Yeah, having the Emergate archive on there is crazy. 81 things, by the way. I wonder if they changed the... No, they just said enter answer. Okay. That would have been funny, though. And then, like, logic puzzles and stuff. Yeah, maybe try to make a new Hollow quiz. I just have to, like, figure out what I want to do with it. Because my creative brain has not been used as much either. I'm not gonna do like their alternate, like their PLs or anything. Which also, I will say that's also kind of whack. I feel like whenever they put like their actual face or like their PLs with it and then put the hashtag Hololive in it, it's like, I feel like that's whack, man. And I feel like it's from the whole like, oh, why don't we call this person Jade and a very, very clearly Jade? And it's like, yeah, they want it to be separate, man. It's like, come on. Like, I feel like we got too comfortable with that after the whole Niji stuff. Like, I mean, I wasn't around for when it was super taboo, but like, it does feel to me, especially with Shion being like, hey, if there's another one that people are claiming to be me, like, don't listen to them. It almost seems to me like they want to keep that stuff separate. And I get that Road just did Hollow Guard, and I think even brought up Krone. I think they still want to keep it separate. They don't want to be like out and about openly blatant about it. And like, I think some of them, like, yeah, they literally want to keep their PL separate. Like, I'm fine, I feel like, if you just put a short and be like, oh, this seems like familiar or something, and you just connect the dots yourself. But I feel like to just straight, like, literally put in, like, Hololive or, like, in the thumbnail, just say who it is, it's like, alright. Like, I get people still want to support the person, but they do want to keep it separate for a reason. Like, when people are like, oh, you know, how the VTuber community is always keeping stuff, like, vague, it's like, yeah, it's out of respect for the person. Because some of them want to keep it separate. Like, it's a respect thing. So you're ultimately not respecting them if you do that. I mean, I also don't really like it that the clip channels that literally, like, say, like, Hololive in it are clipping, like, their PLs. It's like, alright. And I think some people even were, like, on them a little bit, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like bro should not have named himself Hololive English Clips every day if he was just also gonna clip outside of like their PLs. It's like, all right, man. Like, just do like VTuber clips or something. Like, you don't have to do Hololive English. Right. I also don't even think they do subtitles or anything. Which I know that is something that a lot of people want with like VTuber clips is subtitles. But yeah. Yeah, there's probably so many things you could do with Hollow, and I'm just blanking on them. Like, I really can't think of them. I could do another grouping ones and just put Lyra in there. I mean, if I make another one, I'm absolutely putting Lyra in there. I could also try and make another JP speaking English quotes one. I could try that. Because I'm sure there's enough to make a part 2. I mean, there's many Korone quotes, but I want to make it like one per person. Korone's just going to be in all of them, and she's going to be the most common answer in all of them. Oh yeah, also like making quizzes on stream, it's like actually not that great. Because like if people watch it, then they just get spoiled the answer, so it's like, alright, well. You know? It is definitely something that's better created off stream, or maybe like on a video, right? Like if you record it, it's better. I think live on stream is actually not great. But yeah. I mean, I could also finish those other literally love the other 5 main stats that I also want to do. I think I also want to do games played, but I could finish that spreadsheet. I think I was like a third of the way through it. I think I was on like team 11. Where is it? It's over here. I think I'm on like Detroit, Golden State, Houston? Yeah, okay, Houston is the one that's blank. Yeah, I think Golden State's 10, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's literally 10. So I'm literally a third of the way through it, like exactly. I mean, it is just putting names in, which like actually isn't that great. Like, I have nothing to do, so I could just do that. I think it's almost like I want to listen to my own music and just do that in the background. Sick freaking voice crack me. That was awesome. Ugh. Wait, what? Okay. I don't understand anti-intellectualism at all. You know, why don't you look up data? Oh, it's because I make it up and it turns out to be right. What? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Also, you're just admitting you make up data, which isn't great. Like, why would I trust you then if you just say you make up data? That also just destroys your credibility. Like, even if it like turns out to be right, like, okay, you still destroy your credibility, I feel like, by just making up numbers. Yeah. Ah, my neck, man. I know I was gonna play Just Dance because I actually can't get my cardio in as I usually do of like riding the exercise bike. Um, because of everything my mom went through, and she has like antibiotics that I think and medicine that basically knocks her out. Make her go to sleep. Although the light is still on. Well, I mean, if she gets knocked out, she gets knocked out. Like, I don't think she's gonna be like, all right, time to turn the light off. Maybe she does, but. Oh, to be fair, that one time I took, what was it, Benadryl or something? I was able to do that. And then I think I was literally like, I'm just gonna take an hour nap. And then because I think this was during when I had COVID, like the first time or whatever. And I was like, I'm just gonna take a nap. And then it turned out I think I took like a 2-hour nap, and apparently my mom was like, oh yeah, no, I could hear you like turning off the alarm. I have no recollection of it at all. Like, awesome, dude. Hey, Jaren Jackson or Marketing were playing that game, but what happened to those two? They get injured or just sit out the entire game? Yeah, the reason why it was so hard for me to do the sheets actually is because they were both freaking white, like Basketball Reference and the Google Sheet. So like my eyes were basically getting destroyed every time I was looking at it. I basically could only do it in like maybe like a team at a time or something like that. Because of how rough it was on my eyes. Yeah. Oh, Jaren Jackson's out the rest of you to go knee surgery. Oh, okay. Well. There's that, I guess. Man, when they play against a bad team, they destroy them. That's crazy. Yeah, it's also crazy that they're actually trying to do something to get rid of tanking. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, I think another aspect that people aren't thinking about with the whole NBA tanking thing is like, it's supposed to be like a generational draft class. Like, of course people are gonna be tanking. Are you serious? Like, what do you mean, dude? Like, from what I heard, I think like the top 4 picks are all like insane, dude. So it's like, yeah, of course people would want a top 4 pick. Like, if that's gonna have a generational draft class. I feel like if the next draft class isn't as great, then like, yeah, you won't see tanking nearly as bad. Because like all the solutions they're doing are just gonna make teams stay bad, and it's like, all right, well, good. You prevented tanking, but then there's just gonna be this team that's just terrible the entire time. You've just made a permanent Cleveland Brown, dude. That's like not even their fault. Like, yeah, it seems like they're actually doing something about it, which is stupid. It's so reactionary and such a stupid thing to do. Yeah, I guess this is just me around doing nothing. I just am really thinking of if there's a way I could Photoshop like the outfits, I would probably do that, but although someone might have already done that. But that was probably like a super old. This is color scheme, not original outfit, but silhouette, New Year's outfit. Yeah, you only get like a little bit of it. All outfits. God dang, yeah, they mean all outfits 209. Jesus. That's crazy. Yeah, they meant all outfits. So, yeah, no, people actually have, well, they've done silhouettes, but they haven't like photoshopped it technically. I mean, I suck with Photoshop though, so I wouldn't be able to do it, but someone could. I just opened up Filmora. God dang it, dude. You can click next to it. Get out of here. Because yeah, there's someone who also just does like oh, guess the Hololive song and just plays it, right? And I feel like they do that pretty well. I'm not gonna steal that from them. They'll make a new one when I'm sure there's enough songs or something. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, and it's gotta be something Streamlate, I think, at this point, because I think their music's actually pretty well covered. I guess I could go like 10 most viewed Hololive songs, which there is a playlist on YouTube. I just don't know if it's updated, like if they're updating it or not. Because if it's updated, then I'm willing to do it, but yeah, there's a most viewed Hololive videos playlist, but I'm not sure if it's updated. Oh, too, for a lot of these are so old that, like, yeah, there's not really been a reason. Like, I guess Bibbidi a little bit. That was still like beginning of 2024. That's almost 2 years old, right? At this point. I don't think I'd do top 50, but it is crazy though how like a lot of the talents most viewed videos or like their music, most viewed music, I guess originals would be their first one. I guess it makes sense since like a lot of them were around back at the time where they were like the main people. There weren't a whole lot of other people, but now that there are, like, their most recent songs are gonna do as well. I could do originals because it'd be Bibbidi Ba. I don't know what this Marion song's called, but yeah, I don't know because I'm not a huge fan of like having to do the type them in Japanese, but yeah, Stellar's there. That's a cover, I think. Helps up there. I think that's Aqua Hero Palette. Yeah, excuse my rudeness, but could you please RIP? I think is Callie still most viewed original. Yeah, it is. Technically, the Gura Callie King cover has more views, but the song that she had when she first debuted is still her most viewed. Also, how big was King? Because there's so many King covers, dude. Like, can I just go to King, like the original, like at this point? Because I just want to see how big it was. Because it seems like it was just freaking massive. These freaking arrows, dude. I just want to mute it, dude. Jesus. God dang it. Yeah, how popular was the original? 101 million. It's actually less, I think, than Bibbidi. And I think only Nene has done a Bibbidi cover from Everyone in Hollow. I think. Only Nene's the only one. Although Matsuri, I think, is like a a Suisei Bibbidi purist, apparently. Dude, Bibbidi has more views than the next one by 100 million. By 101 million, actually by the amount that King has. Amount of views. Good lord, dude. Bibbidi freaking blew up. It's insane. Well, because yeah, I think it also passed the Uemama song. Lovely Kami Requiem. Yeah, 138. I think Bibbidi has 100. Yeah, 164. Which I'm sure Uemama's happy about, but yeah, it's kind of nuts. Because I think Lovely Kami Requiem was the most viewed VTuber song for a minute there. Until Bibbidi showed up. Oh yeah, I heard music videos still seem to do super well. I think it is in part though, just with how well made they are. Because I mean, that's how Lovely Kami Requiem blew up. I'm actually curious how Bibbidi blew up. Like if it was also somewhere like via like TikTok or something. I know I think got the treatment a little bit. It might have been the cover of it though, honestly. Because the cover also got a lot. It had like 25 million, I think. So maybe it was also the cover. Which also I noticed Iroha did the... When she did a dance cover by I, she did the male cover. The Justin one. Justin Senna. And then Kanata, obviously, with Lyra, did the male cover. So also any of them that say they hate dudes. Yeah, how about you shut up, dude? I don't know if that, like, I think there are people though who actually like legitimately believe that they hate dudes, and it's like, no, dude. They're normal people. Also, with this Advent pajama outfit, why didn't they just say that all of them are getting outfit reveals instead of all of them revealing it after the other one revealed it? Like they did with the casual outfits. Like, that's so weird that they made them, like, reveal them all, like, after the one before them did their reveal. Like, that's so weird. I feel like the other way of doing it was just fine, or just, like, pre-announcing it, that everybody's getting it, and these are the dates. Whatever, man. Yeah, also, Rihanna and Nico are doing a one block thing. It is funny though how like most of them, when they do Minecraft modded, it's always one block. Was one block a thing that blew up like in Japan? Because like I feel like Skyblock is like more well known and like over here, but maybe one block was just something that blew up in Japan. Because there's been a bunch of different pairings that have done it. Yeah. Also, I did need to send 2 lines for us to hang out. You want? It didn't take my period. Actually, that might be a command. That's why. It stole my period from me. That sounds not great. God dang it, man. I'm a dude. I don't have that though. God dang it, man. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it is still weird for them to how they announced the sleepwear thing. It's like I feel like it's very obvious. Like, okay, yeah, all of them had a sleepwear outfit right now, right? But they spread it out like they like, whoa, look at this surprise. It's like, okay, well, I kind of could figure that out. I think that's the case with like a lot of the announcements. It's either like announcements that have already been made on like Twitter, which like I guess it makes sense to do it on YouTube because not everybody has that. But like also like outfit reveals, like those are some of like the main ones, and then like I think 3D lives. Those are like the main ones of like, oh, there's an announcement. It's either like going over what has already been announced on Twitter, outfits, or 3D lives. That's typically what the announcements are. Yeah, it's been an hour 16. I've done nothing. Professional time waster over here. I'm just wasting time. Time is limited and I am wasting it by doing nothing. Like, let me tell you, if I could just walk to a job, I would so do that. It's crazy. I just want to see if this works, but now that I've done it so late, it's probably actually gonna not activate until 30 minutes from now. It's like, well, I should do 15. If it actually waits 30, then I should probably change it to 15. Just so it doesn't take 30 minutes for me to send in that reminder. But like, I feel like if people are chatting, like people, I think especially now, like they're gonna be more used to checking if there's a lurk thing. That was honestly the whole reason I wanted to get a saving account, just so I could have a channel point thing that I could redeem the lurking thing. Because it is important. But, yeah. I think it's also just hard though when I talk about politics a lot, just to bond on that, you know? Like, not a lot of people are gonna bond over it. I mean, I think in today's environment, people are probably more close to me ideologically, right? Especially with, like, younger people that probably outright don't like capitalism and think socialism's better, right? There's more of those people. It's like, there is that, but yeah. I just feel like when like I talk about politics like a bunch, it's kind of hard to not do that. I've not had a whole lot of time for other interests. So. Well, I've had a lot of time, but I guess like that's the thing that's taken over for me. I think I also just need like a visual on stream or something, because this just does not. It's just a thing that's happening, right? Just a PNG in front of a bad couch, like it's not great. Yeah. Hey, you know what? At least next stream I'll know what I'm gonna do because it's matchup attempts. Yeah. Oh, I'm stretching. Dude, they literally put in didn't see this one coming. It's like, bro, the other 3 members of Advent already had a pajama outfit reveal. Like, I think I did see it coming. It's fairly obvious. God, they're so gonna dangle Illinois' 9th district. God dang it. That's totally gonna happen. I already can tell. They needed to just rally around freaking cat Abu Ghazala. They just need to rally around her. But they have not. And it's not gonna end well for them, I think. Yeah, Business has been leading like the entire time as well. You should all rally around her, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a Dan Goldman type thing. And that's very unfortunate. But I think that's like one of the only ones that really has that, I think. I could be wrong. It's very possible. Oh, there is someone running against, or primarying losing Camp Perez. Yeah, Brent Heinrich. Brent Heinrich? Something like that. Yeah, I'm just sitting here in silence. I probably should just end stream. I'm just looking at other freaking spineless Democrats. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think Ohio still said nobody. Well, they've had someone, but it's in a Republican plus 30 district, so. Cool. Even though every Democrat in Ohio is literally endorsed by AIPAC. Awesome. Just nobody is bothering to challenge him. Alright. Cool. Very cool. I wish I knew anything about these people. It's hard to find anything on these people. Like, if you're gonna run for Congress, like, I feel like there's gotta be somewhere I can see what your platform is, man. What your policies are. It bugs me. It might be the newspaper, but also that's, I think, getting expensive. Or like it's a monthly thing that we can't really afford. Dude, MTG's district, like, goes to, like, because there's so many Republicans running. If a Democrat gets it, that'd be so funny. Dude, there's so many Republicans running for it. There could be a Democrat that wins the district. Because two of them make it. You get most of the vote share. Yeah, it's March 10th of that election. Okay. Star Blacks just sound like a fake name, I'm gonna be honest. Star Black. There's even a libertarian run. Yeah, I think that's about it for me. It's almost an hour and a half. I've done like nothing. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get out of here. The timer didn't show up, but it'll probably show up eventually. There we go. There's the bot. I feel like it took longer for it to show up than it usually does, but that's fine. Yeah. I'll see you Sunday for more matchup attempts. Let me just see if anyone's bothered. I don't think they have. Has anyone bothered? Yeah, I'm still second. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it. So, yeah. I'll see you Sunday for more matchup attempts. So, goodbye.